All right, I gotta make this one quick. I got a bunch of issues. I'm gonna talk about them real quick, one at a time. So the New York State Thruway was supposed to be paid for a long time ago. First, it was they raised the taxes because of the Thruway, and then the increase in taxes was supposed to pay for it. The cost of the Thruway, and it's supposed to be a toll-free road. Never happened. Then they said, well, we're going to take the proceeds from the New York State Lottery and we're going to pay off the toll roads and they're going to be toll-free roads. Never happened because they never follow through on anything they do, okay? They say they're going to do stuff, they never do it. But when they're saying they're going to do stuff, they always increase taxes, okay? There's always an expense attached to it. So I get in the mail last month this bill. It's called Tolls by Mail. I never use the Thruway. I know the back roads, like the front and the back side of my hands. I can get from point A to point B in less time, no tolls, without major interruptions in the roads. Okay, I know the roads. So I open it up. I'm like, what the frig? May 8th, they charged me 18 cents. I go, 18 cents. Saying that I entered at 50 and got off on 49. So I, go back on my books and I'm like, my car was broke down that day. It was overheating. I was actually stuck in Albion, New York for the day, actually for 2 days because of that. Trying to dissect and fix it all on my own. So I call these people up because they charged me 18 cents for the toll and $2 as an administrative charge. So I give them a call and I'm like, you guys sent me this bill, but I wasn't even on. I never take the Thruway. I wasn't even in that area. Yeah, I do travel a lot on Transit Road, but on that day, my car was broke down. The guy goes, well, just, send us in a copy of the receipts and, dispute it. And then in talking to him, I find out that this tolls by mail thing, it's a third-party contractor of the state of New York. So they contract all these services out to this separate company, independently owned company. They have the authority to suspend your license and all this other shit, given and granted by the state of New York with full authority to disrupt your life if you don't pay these bills. And they have the authority to charge you a $100 fee, okay? So I also found out in talking to him that there is no more toll people at these toll booths, and that, you just pass by and it collects your information. If you don't have Easy Pass, they send you these bills. And they charge you the $2 administration fee. So I did the dispute because I'm like, this is fraud, waste, and abuse. Like, nobody knows. I'm sure I'm an average person who I never knew that some third party was contracted by the state of New York to manage these tolls. And not only that, but they have the authority to, pull my registration and my license right out of my hands, okay? So I type up the dispute, saying, it's only $2.18, but it's the principle of the matter. And I don't think it's right. So, I tell them, you guys spent more in postage and your double-sided letter with paper, ink, enclosing a pre-printed label to return the payment to you, plus the postage in the envelope that you sent all that shit in, then this 18 cents that you're claiming I, was assessed from this toll. And not only that, there was a lot of road construction on Transit Road prior to that, And they even have something on here where they're using the new Google technology. Well, I can sit in a parking lot, empty parking lot. I can scan Wi-Fi and I can pick up so many different places. I can sit a long ways away from a McDonald's in a parking lot. I can sit at Raymore and Flanagan in Henrietta, pick up the Wi-Fi for McDonald's that is like, half a mile across the parking lot. That doesn't mean I'm sitting at McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, so I send in the dispute. It's just a matter of principle to me. Why would you even generate a bill for 18 cents when the cost of postage is 39 cents? Like, that's just stupid ass business. Okay? So what do I get? I send a dispute. I get a second bill. Now my $2.18 is overdue, and they're assessing a $5 late fee. So now I owe them $7.18. And there's nobody you can go to talk about any of this stuff. You can't make a complaint with them to dispute it. I already tried it. There's no dispute resolution link or box on their website to make that dispute, to save yourself an additional dime sending in the dispute. There is no higher authority over this, because the authority was passed from the state of New York over to this third party, which is an independent company. See where we're at, people? Do you not see where the United States has gone with all these incorporated businesses? They've gone too far. We have no legal standing anymore. And we're all run by these little third-party entities where the authority of the real law was passed to them in pieces. That's where we are. And that shit pisses me off, because everybody's blindsided about what's really going on.